Saving. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a piece of chocolate. Because I can. Did I fix my... whatever. Whatevs. I highly recommend doing Xavier's card if you can, June, because it's cute as all get out. Alright. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's so funny. You're gonna love it. Bit race. Anywho. Carved Gemheart. A letter sent to Zeoli. This time, it brought the man I wrote to back to my side. Yoot! Wait, I need another chocolate. Ah! Ah! Oh. Where is she? Nice. Silas, this was cute. Who am I kidding? They're all really cute. It took a little bit to warm up to me. Myself to warm up to the theme, but honestly, worth it. Thank you. I've got all this like lipstick that I never wear, and I figured, why not on stream? And water, dude, I'm... To begin. Willows cast indistinct shadows as sunlight bathes to... Yeah, it's very fluffy, and it's very cute. I like it a lot. Willows cast indistinct shadows as sunlight bathes the scene in golden hues. Thank you. The long street teems with palanquins and pedestrians as bustling shops stand beneath the eaves. I lost my mojo. As I approach the courier station of this is gonna be a struggle, holy shit. A familiar person sees me and offers me an apologetic smile.
My apologies, my lady, but there are no letters from Zhao Le today.
Zhao Le.
Rest assured, I will notify the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs once one arrives.
Zhao Le. Okay.
May I ask whose letter you're waiting for? You're very concerned about it.
It's from a good friend. We haven't seen each other for quite some time, so I can't help but worry about him. After bidding farewell to the courier, I head to the Nanshan bookstore. There's nothing that needs my attention at the moment.
Our proprietor put in a tremendous amount of effort to acquire this catalog of ancient jade artifacts. This is the only original copy that's left. If you're interested, I can let you have it for 99 taels. Consider it a special offer.
I raise 2 fingers.
20 taels? Miss, 20 taels of silver wouldn't even cover the cost of a few pages in this book. Are you...
2 copper coins.
What?
Ignoring the clerk's parade of expressions, I pinch a page and gently rub it. The original manuscript of this catalog was published during the previous dynasty, which was over 40 years ago. But the paper in this book is new. It was made this year and artificially aged. That's... Oh, bullshit, that wasn't me.
You foolish boy! This is the lady from the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs. She oversees the Imperial Archives. How dare you display ignorance before a true expert?
Don't mind me, I'm just Lady Dubs. The bookstore owner hurriedly comes over, scolds the clerk, and turns to me. An ingratiating smile is plastered across his face. Aside from the Jade artifact catalog, he pressed the entire record of rare treasures into my hands. He insists it's compensation for the misunderstanding. But the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs is a great distance away from here. How am I supposed to carry these books? Elf. After each more. How dare you? Hi, Mina. Welcome in. We're working on your hubby's cards, you and June. I'm contemplating whether or not to rent a small donkey when I hear the distant sound of galloping hooves. That man on horseback looks somewhat familiar. In the blink of an eye, a figure emerges. Jesus. Stop it! A figure emerges through the swirling dust. With a face alight with confidence and vigor, he rides towards me while wearing elegant flowing robes. I thought it was Xavier who comes in like a flash of light, like, ah! When he's within arm's reach, he pulls the reins with a single practice motion. His fine steed comes to a stop and he gazes at me.
My lady, it's been a year since I last saw you, yet you still carry a little box with books.
Don't you judge me. I had to narrow my eyes too. Narrowing my eyes under the sun, I take a moment to make out his features. Surprise and delight rush to me. I recognize him. Oh, bye, Mina! Yeah, it's Rafayel's card from the event that I have no idea what the name is. So, Rafayel! Your Highness! Oh. Well then.
Fortunately, all that reading hasn't addled your brain. You still remember me.
Of course. I even sent you a letter to Zehul 2 months ago, but you never responded.
Your letter only spoke of new books and interesting stones you collected. You didn't even write a single word that implied you missed me.
In 800 years, jellyfish are walking naked. And all that jazz.
I see no reason to respond to such things.
I noticed this in the main story too. He's got that mark on his nose, on his right side, and I literally like sat there the first time and I squinted, and I was like, is that dirt on my screen? But then I realized that's just like a pimple or a mark, and I'm just like, it's a pimple, let me just scratch it, okay? Let me just, gotta pick. It feels so gross and stuff, but I'm just like, bruh. Anyway, I rub my forehead and look down the street. A sea of banners flutters in the distance, and I hear the rumble of approaching carriages and riders. A realization dawns on me. The distinguished guests who've kept the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs running in circles are the diplomatic envoys you're leading.
You knew diplomats were arriving in the capital, but working in the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs, you weren't aware of their identities?
You're talking so fancy, dude. I gently tug his sleeves as it hangs down over the horse's back. Now that I know you're the one, I'm happy.
Is that so? Why?
You're my good friend. Why wouldn't I be elated? 3 years ago, I was ordered to travel to the whole to collect and authenticate various rare jades and compile an illustrated catalog of them. By coincidence, I became acquainted with Rafayel, one of Zeol's imperial princes. As time passed, he became my closest friend. Oh, there we go. After 2 years, I received orders to return to the capital. I had no choice but to hastily bid farewell to Rafayel and set off. But for some reason, Raphael's expression suggests he's not satisfied with my answer.
A good friend.
Excuse me.
All right. Since I'm your good friend, shouldn't you properly entertain me?
I grab Raphael's outstretched hand. Then my body feels weightless as he lifts me and my books onto the horse in one fluid motion.
I don't know how to navigate these streets to reach the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs. Would you be so kind as to guide me? Go.
Wait! Bouncing on the horse's back, I struggled to hold my books in one hand while barely managing to grasp his collar with the other. I just picture this like the unfortunately stereotypical nerdy girl in school just holding her books like, wait. And honestly, I love it. Galloping like this in the capital will get you fined 10 taels. Tails. That's me. The Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs deals with the matters of royal court, diplomats, and overseas affairs, auspicious and mournful. Officials of every rank hurry about so busily that their feet barely touch the ground. Vice Minister Zhao, responsible for receiving diplomats, is sweating profusely from standing in the sun. He sees Rafayel arrive and hurriedly steps forward to greet him. Just as he puts on a fawning smile, he notices me behind Rafayel, and his expression visibly stiffens for a moment.
Greetings, Your Highness. You've traveled for many days and nights. I prepared a welcoming banquet so you may rest after your arduous journey. Please proceed to...
My apologies, sir. I will not be attending. My attendants, however, are fatigued from the journey. I would be grateful if you could extend your hospitality to them instead.
I like how in each of these cards there's always something that relates to the canon, and it makes me happy.
Then, Your Highness, I also prepared...
Does this lady have any important matters to attend to? If not, then I wish to entrust all my affairs during my stay in Yunshao to her. Where are my living quarters?
I'm momentarily taken aback, but I quickly recall the location of the most well-prepared guest house. Follow me, Your Highness. As I lead Rafayel out... Where'd he go? As I lead Rafayel outside, I catch a glimpse of Vice Minister Zhao's distinctly unhappy expression. I wonder... Vice Minister Zhao is notorious for shirking his work duties and being crafty about avoiding work. He never volunteers for troublesome tasks. Why is he eager to attend to Rafayel? Something is afoot. The Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs has arranged the largest guest house in the area for the delegation. The building is adorned with elaborate furnishings, and every type of amenity is provided. The one where he just, like, leaves the screen, or this one? The attendant is bringing Rafayel's chest into the room before withdrawing. I also follow them to the doorway. I shall not disturb your highness's rest any further.
Wait.
He tosses a fruit at the door. Thud! The impact closes it.
Why are you being formal with me? Back in Zhaole,
Zhaole.
didn't you follow me everywhere I went?
Zhaole. That was because I was a stranger in a foreign... Zhaole. Yes, thank you. I'm trying my best. That was because I was a stranger in a foreign land. You were the only person I knew. I had no thank you. I had no choice but to follow you. Now your highness is a diplomatic envoy, and I am but a humble official in the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs. I can't neglect etiquette.
We're the only ones here. I'm Rafayel, and you're you. Why do we still need formalities?
I wish they could say, like, our name, but I know that would be insanely difficult.
If we must observe etiquette, shouldn't it be the one that befits friends?
Oh! I suddenly understand and immediately offer him a formal bow. What?
That's from the Central Plains. I'm from Zhaole. Shouldn't we follow Zhaole customs instead?
Waiting for me with a calm, unhurried air, he spreads his arm in an open, inviting embrace. Well...
What's wrong? Aren't we good friends?
What do you mean, like, saying other names? I wish they would, like, say, hey, I'm Mer, or you're June, whatever you have your MC as. Did they do it in Chinese languages? I want it to say my name. I want Silas to say Mer. Lady Dubs. Kitten Dubs. Damn it. I would love it if they did that. Hopefully one day. Maybe I should open a second account just to do that. That'd be funny. Hug him. Just as I raise my hands, I'm pulled into a warm embrace.
You feel lighter than before. Does Yun Shao have nothing to eat? Did you know that golden sunrise on the mountains we waited 5 days to see appeared 2 days after you left? It was annoying.
There he is.
The lamb you once held has grown up. It's quite bold and chases wild horses for fun.
Pleasant fragrance wafts over from his clothes as I'm in a daze. Is this greeting supposed to involve a tight embrace? Your Highness!
I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
I doubt the meaning behind our words is the same. Never mind. As they say, jade needs to be carved to show its worth, and sometimes a stubborn head needs a wallop to find clarity.
Dear. Confused, I touch my head as Rafayel bends down to pick up an ornate box from a nearby table. So oblivious, and I love it. Naive.
Do you know why I was summoned to the capital this time?
I shake my head before nodding. At first I was unaware. However, I heard that 2 months ago, Wait, where'd it go? Zhaolu discovered several substantial mineral deposits which greatly pleased His Majesty. I suppose His Majesty has summoned you to the capital to reward you and discuss the details of a mining partnership and...
To prevent Zhaolu from harboring ulterior motives and subtly remind me of my place.
I thought he was His Majesty. Unsure of how to respond, I awkwardly try to move the conversation to another topic. What's inside that box?
It's a polished gemstone from one of the mines. The jewel has a cool texture, and it becomes even colder under direct sunlight. That's why it's been provisionally named Ice Soul Pearl. I plan to present it as a tribute to His Majesty, but there's a problem.
He opens the box to reveal the soul pearl is about the size of a longan. Aside from a strange black mark on its surface, it's crystal clear.
It was perfect when I left Zhaolu. I don't know when its appearance changed. With your expertise in jade and treasures, do you know of a method to remove this black mark?
I carefully lift the ice soul pearl with a handkerchief. Its coldness strikes my palm. It's truly remarkable, but this also presents me with a dilemma. I've never seen such an extraordinary jewel before. I'm afraid conventional methods are ineffective.
Then this journey will be my last. I hoped I could use it to request a favor from His Majesty. Now I'll be fortunate if I escape without being charged with deceiving the Emperor.
Don't worry, I'll help you. His Majesty is hunting in the western outskirts and won't return to the capital for several days. As long as we fix it before then, everything will be all right.
Then I entrust this and my life to you.
Sheesh. Of course. No pressure, am I right? However, the ice soul pearl is exceptionally rare, and I'm terrified of damaging it. For now, I dare not take any hasty action. It's Rafayel who prompted with a suggestion. Spoke of Mr. Zhu in Yunzhao. He's... yeah, me too. He's a stone expert greatly admire. I wonder if the venerable gentleman is currently in the capital. Though no longer dazed, I immediately take him with me to residence. But when we reach the front gate, I find myself hesitating once again. Mr. Zhu has been retired for many years and lives as a recluse. He rarely receives visitors. I'm afraid we'll be turned away if we arrived unannounced.
This is hardly a challenge. Everyone has something they love, even an obsession. If we appeal to his interests, he'll open his door.
Rafayel raises his hand, and his attendant nearby immediately moves to take the gift and knocks on the door of Mr. Zhu's residence. But Your Highness, how do you know what Mr. Zhu likes? Didn't you arrive in Yunzhao yesterday?
Must one wait until arriving in Yunshao to prepare for such matters?
You gotta say it like that. Soft, oh, escapes my lips. My curiosity grows. Said everything has things that they love or obsess over, so what about you? What do you like? You.
What I like is, of course, the finest in this world.
I follow his gaze. Called it! I follow his gaze down to see myself and my somewhat worn official robes. Is this considered exquisite? I have a new official robe. If you like it, I can give it to you. Don't let others know.
What?
So naive. I love it. The nearby attendant nods to us, and servants from Mr. Zhu's residence open up the main gate.
Perfect. Let's go.
Ow. Rafayel takes my... Rafayel takes my hand and is about to step forward, but he stops to adjust my official headgear.
You're about to meet Mr. Shu. Ensure nothing is out of place so you can make a good impression.
Hours later. When we leave Mr. Zhu's residence, the sky has darkened. Your Highness, Mr. Zhu praised my writing and invited me to visit him anytime to discuss precious stones and exchange scholarly insights.
Yes, I know. That's the 100th time you've said those words.
Free!
I see. When you and Mr. Shu start discussing scholarly matters, you forget I exist.
Nothing changes! Of course not. I remember everything.
Is there a reason to be nervous? It was a joke. Seeing you this happy makes my efforts worthwhile.
I'm stunned for a moment. Then I look at the night sky and realize something's not right. Your Highness, where are your attendants and horses?
I ordered them to return and rest.
You knew we'd be at Mr. Zhu's residence for that long? Was the Ice Soul Pearl a pretext? Did he use this to give me an opportunity to visit Mr. Zhu?
Don't you remember? I was the one who helped you find Mr. Shu's Boreal region geography. If I'm being honest, I was the one who benefited from your reputation. He only agreed to show me how to fix the Ice Soul Pearl because of you.
An emotion in my heart softens as I recall the packages that have been arriving throughout the year.
Greetings. I received all the mushrooms which have been air-dried and preserved. I used them to make a soup with the wild pheasant I caught while hunting. It was exceptionally delicious. The Boreal region geography you were looking for is enclosed in the package. It's incredibly heavy, so be careful not to drop it on your foot. Don't stay up late with reading. If your eyesight worsens, you'll never be able to ride horses again. Greetings. The ice on the river has melted, but the wind and sand are raging. Visibility is so poor that I can't even see my fingers when I raise my hand. Fishing plans have been temporarily postponed. I'll send you dried fish next month. I found the missing agate. It turns out Fei Cui, the horse you rode, ate it when it was mixed in with its feed. I won't go into the details of the search, but I've scolded it. Hopefully it learns from its mistake.
Ew, Raphael's letters were never long, but they always responded to every single point in my letters. It truly made me feel touched. Your Highness, thank you. I promise I'll do my best to help you fix the ice soul pearl.
Is that your only method for expressing gratitude? Isn't there anything else you want to say?
Does he think I'm not being sincere enough? Well, you've sent me so many gifts and remembered all the little things I mentioned. You're a thoughtful friend. You'll get there, dude. Don't
Haven't
you
you
worry.
ever wondered why I treat you well? I don't have to make an effort to remember things related to you. They're always on my mind.
Because I love you.
When I pass by the river, I think of the fish you love eating. When I see books, I think of a certain scholar searching everywhere for rare editions. Do you truly believe this is because you're my good friend?
It's... For the memes, I have to do it. Is it because you don't have any other friends?
Excuse me?
I pat his shoulder with a touch of sympathy. Don't worry, I'll always be your good friend.
Thank you. But that won't be necessary.
The horse-drawn carriage stops under a nearby tree. Raphael pats my shoulder.
I'll take you home. Where do we need to go to reach your residence?
I'm not returning there. I must go to the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs main building.
It's late. What do you need to do?
So grouchy. Look at that face. He mad. Didn't Mr. Xu give us suggestions about fixing the soul pearl? I need to reference various books and find a solution.
I almost forgot. I shall accompany you. Otherwise, you'll be searching through books alone and won't stop until dawn.
Oh, I want to braid that hair. Stop it. The Imperial Archives is located in the western wing of the main building. It houses everything from regional records from across the land to writings from every school of thought and philosophy. But since there is nothing to line one's pockets with, no one wants to take up this post. Suits me perfectly, however.
Do you have to climb over mountains of books when you work?
Raphael struggles to navigate through piles of text. He still knocks one over. I've brought back quite a few books recently. It wasn't this messy before. I defend myself half-heartedly as I lead him to the innermost room. This is my workspace, but I sometimes stay here overnight. Your Highness, please have a seat. Raphael looks around the tables, chairs, and cushions that are covered with stacks
Where?
of books. Where? Sorry. Looking at the cramped room, I push my blanket to one side and pat the bed.
Do you always invite your guests to sit on your bed instead of the seat?
I don't usually have guests. You and I are the only ones who have been here. If you're not comfortable with it, you can...
It's comfortable, spacious, and perfectly suits my taste.
Raphael quickly... It works! Yay! Welcome! Thank you for the follow! They were not working for months now, but... Or, not months. But it works. Yay! Raphael quickly sits. Thank you. His mood is considerably better. I move over a small reading table. Hello! Hi oh my. Hello everybody! Welcome! What is happening? An affiliate raid? Hello everybody! Thank you for the raid! This has never happened before. Welcome in! We're gonna keep hearing the little cool stuff going over and over. Whoop whoop! I am Murdubs. I just a little baby streamer having fun. Hello everybody, it's Mari! I don't know what's going on, but hello readers! Whee! Is that you? Thanks Mari, hi everybody. I'm like, oh my god. I can't read that, but welcome in! You know what, I will attempt to read it since I read- okay, Drive me cray cray. Thank you for the love! Okay, let me try and pronounce it. How do I pronounce SJ together? Slevfred Sprer Kjerliket. I don't know what I said, but did I say it right? Soul piece? I love it. Thank you for the raid, everybody. I just got spooked and I love it. Yeah, what were you guys doing? Were you playing Tekken? Because I saw Mari light up on Steam with Tekken. Playing some Tekken and kicking some booties. I'm like, now I'm all like touched. Never had a raid before. Thanks, guys. What do I do from here? Yeah, I'm very close to being affiliate, so I really appreciate it. I have another chocolate. I don't know what to do. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love it. Alright, well. Thank you. Woo! I just really like the skeleton twerking. It's really fun. And I'm also really glad my alerts are working. It's like the past, I don't know if that one was actually audible, but like the past 4 streams haven't been working, but figured it out, so. Alright. I'm playing Love in Deepspace. This is the limited event for Lunar New Year? Or something? I steal your bike! Hide your friends, hide your bikes! Thanks, guys. From our Gersh. Okay. I was gonna say Valentine's Day, but I know that's not correct. Lunar New Year, and I still don't know what the name of the event itself is called, and that's on me. But I am on Rafayel's card, which is the final of all 5 that I have collected and streamed. Yeah. Therefore, he's staring at me all cutie patootie stuff. I am flabbergasted. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going. Raphael's being a little jelly and I love it. I move over a small reading table only to turn and find Raphael has somehow produced 2 exquisitely wrapped paper packages from somewhere.
Tongue, Ho Shao. Yun Shao's delicacy everyone must try. One bite brings joy and banishes worries. 2 bites revitalize your spirit.
Thank you all for the follows, by the way, and the raid. I really appreciate it. Love you, Mari. Thanks, guys. Mwah. Yeah. Wait, did I... What popped up? Holy fuck. Oh, wow. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. Anywho.
I finally have a chance to try that snack you recommended. Here, this one's for you.
I take the package, but notice something's off. What are you trying to do, dude? Snack!
Why aren't you eating?
How much did you pay for these? Oh boy.
2 tails.
Looking at the squish pitiful thing who shall I feel my anger boil over. Thank you for the follow. Work. I'm worried if I ever turn those off again, they're never gonna come back, and I don't want to mess that up again. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Doing some love in Deepspace. See me like dance to my little skelly now the whole time. Whoop whoop whoop. Thank you. Which shop would commit such a despicable act? To steal a visitor's money like this?
Is there anything wrong?
Uh-oh. I spring to my feet and dash outside.
Where are you going?
I love that pose. A moment later, I run back with the steaming hot Teng Hu Shao and place the package in place the package in front of Rafayel. This is authentic Teng Hu Shao, freshly made. Enjoy it while it's hot.
Why is there only one?
Only then do I They're really making me work for it today. Only then do I realize I forgot to buy a Teng Hu Shao for myself. I shake my head at Rafayel. I've been here so long that I'm tired of eating.
Let's share it.
Before I can finish, Rafayel deftly breaks the pastry in half and offers a piece to me. I scoot my small wooden stool over to sit beside Rafayel and accept my half of the snack.
The one you bought is delicious.
Having successfully redeemed the reputation of Teng Hu Shao in Raphael's eyes, I feel at ease and break off another piece for him. It would have been better if you arrived 2 months earlier or 2 months later. Yun Shao would not only have more fresh and delicious snacks then, but the scenery would also be more beautiful than it currently is.
It doesn't matter. I've already tasted the most delicious snack and seen the most special scenery. There is no other place where you could find these impressive mountains of books and seas of books.
Nerd. Stop teasing me. Your Highness, please stop teasing me.
I'm not. I'm being sincere. And what's most special is... it's that you're here. So this place has a unique charm.
I open my mouth only to be unable to think of a response. So I bite my Teng Hu Shao instead. Hold on, I gotta... For the memes, for the acting. Ow. Did the merchant add extra brown sugar today? Why does it taste so sweet? Chocolate gets all over the mouth. That's what she said. Anyway, after finishing the I take that back, I don't like it. After finishing the pastry, I bring out several boxes of books about minerals and stones. Raphael and I begin looking through them. Mr. Ju said this soul pearl is an extremely cold object. While it can resist toxic heat, it can become easily damaged over time. We can research minerals with similar compositions to find a way to remove the black mark. But candles burn one after another. We reach the bottom of the boxes, yet I don't find anything. In a moment of exhaustion and frustration, a head suddenly rests on my shoulder as a book is handed to me.
It says, you need to soak the soul pearl in a certain type of wine.
Did you guys know yawning is contagious? I'm fully alert. My eyes immediately start scouring the words on the page. This wine is of an extremely cold, piercing nature. It's brewed in the water from melted snow, pine branches, harvested during midwinter, and other related ingredients. Its taste is pure and its essence is crystal clear. Drinking it thoroughly cools one's body. This is it! Your Highness! We'll go tomorrow. No, today! We'll check every wine shop in Yunchao. The weight on my shoulder grows heavier. I turn to see that Rafayel is already asleep. Several books are open next to his hand. I pause before carefully covering him with a small blanket. We'll head there tomorrow then. Excuse me. All the burps today, guys. One day later. But Rafayel and I alone can't possibly visit every wine shop in Yunchao. So Rafayel sends his attendants to investigate each establishment in advance as he expresses a desire to properly explore Yunchao. I change out of my official robes. I'm about to leave the guest house when Vice Minister Zhao intercepts me at the entrance.
Are you off to see His Highness, milady?
He thrusts an invitation into my hands with a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Perfect. You can deliver this to him. It's from Duke Zhao.
Zhao. Okay, I'll say it right. Duke Zhao?
Yes. Duke Zhao is in His Majesty's good graces. You must ensure His Highness attends. Or else. It will create an unfortunate situation. Who knows what Duke Zhao might say to His Majesty? I hope you understand.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused at who's who, because I understood Rafayel was His Majesty, yet they're saying somebody else, like the Emperor, was His Majesty? Majesty, and I'm like, well, which one is it? Case in point. Although I spend my days buried in the archives, I'm not ignorant to the current state of the royal court. Oh, okay. You're right. I totally forgot about His Majesty and His Highness. I was... Yep. Thank you. Got it. His Majesty wishes to strengthen relations with Stop it! Zhao... What was it again? Zhao Shu... It. Fuck. Zhao Lu? Where'd you go? Zhao Lu, yeah, there we go. Dope. Zhao Lu, royalty, which is why he's been showing exceptional generosity to Rafayel. However, not everyone is pleased to see this alliance flourish. I heard of Duke Zhao's... Duke Zhao... I heard of Duke Zhou's reputation. He's inviting Rafayel to a banquet, but who knows if it's actually an ambush disguised as hospitality. So that's why Vice Minister Zhu was enthusiastic about Rafayel before. He must be following Duke Zhao's orders. I am of low rate... I got this, yo. I am of low rank and lack eloquence. I can only deliver the invitation to His Highness. As for whether His Highness chooses to attend or not, that is beyond my influence.
Persuade him. His Highness will listen to you.
I can't possibly have the status to... Excuse me. Vice Minister Zhou gives me a skeptical glance.
Ever since His Highness arrived at the capital, there hasn't been a day when he wasn't by your side. If you can't persuade him, then who can?
You're mistaken, sir. His Highness merely values our past friendship, nothing more.
He can't take his eyes off you for a second, and you call that friendship?
Okay, me, if you can't see it and everybody else can, you're a lost cause. Watching Vice Minister Zhao, I know, storm off with a dismissive flick of his sleeves, I blink a few times. Yet I find myself inexplicably pleased. As soon as Rafayel receives the invitation, he throws it away in a nearby disposal container.
I'd much rather take you horse riding than waste time on that. Speaking of which, what's your current progress? You haven't forgotten everything I taught you since returning to Yunshao, yes?
Why does it sound like the names he says, like Yunshao, Xiaolu, sound like they were added in later? Like there's a pause. Maybe like Alexa or Siri, like, thank you for calling Dubs. Please wait while we're blah blah blah. I don't know if it was maybe struggling. Well, I'm struggling for sure, but like, yeah, edited in for sure. It's not like a seamless type of fluid discussion, but I don't mind it, obviously. I'm just like, Yun Shao, yes, type thing. Kind of adds to the funniness of it, which is not a bad thing. At least he's doing it. Like me. I remember the lessons. Whether or not I can actually ride a horse is a different matter.
Don't worry. We can do a few rounds of practice soon. I guarantee it'll be so memorable that you couldn't forget even if you tried.
Could you please explain? Think it was easier in Korean because Koreanized it? Oh, I see you. Giggity. He elegantly unfurls his fan before deliberately waving it before me. I have one, but I don't know where it is. It's an Italian, like European style, not unfortunately. On the fan was a figure flailing atop a horse, and judging by the clothing, it's unmistakably me. Why? Why you?
Don't you like it? I drew it several times before picking the best one to put on the fan. Whenever I look at it, I'm reminded of your gallant figure riding the horse, hanging off the horse, and then existing in a state of unconsciousness on the horse.
This sounds like me. First time I rode a horse, it got spooked. Started galloping, and I like clung to it for dear life. I was 7. Your Highness, please have mercy on me.
What's wrong? You can draw me on a fan too. I don't mind.
That will look even stranger. I'm speechless. But Rafayel doesn't care about my inner turmoil. He pulls me along, continues walking, and waves the fan several more times. That's not walking, sir. That's like pouting. At a small bamboo lantern carving stall, I'm bewildered. I can only stare at Rafayel, who's sitting on a tiny wooden stool. Your Highness, are you certain you want to do this?
Didn't you say you'd accompany me? You can't go back on your word now. You are good at tasks that require great precision, such as polishing stones. This shouldn't be difficult for you.
The stall owner explains that we shall each carve a bamboo lantern resembling the other. Whoever creates the one with the better artistic essence can take it home for free. At a loss, I gaze at the materials before me. Rafayel has already picked up the carving knife. Your Highness, those are two different things. I'm not good at this sort of craft.
Stones and bamboo are the same. Don't stand there in a daze. I won't be upset no matter how badly you carve it. Sit.
All right.
You're truly skilled, sir. This bamboo lantern is so beautiful. It looks exactly like this young lady. The young lady's bamboo lantern is... It's a lantern.
I wish I could bury my head in my collar. Rafayel swiftly takes the bamboo lantern into his hands.
The carving is detailed. It resembles me too. Yes. It's me when I fell asleep and accidentally rolled down a grassy hill.
I was trying to carve you riding a horse and shooting arrows.
These two lines at the top aren't my legs?
Oh. I know you're making fun of me. I already told you I'm no good at this. I sheepishly try to take back the lantern, but then I muster up the courage to retort. Your Highness, the one you carved doesn't look like me either. Isn't it too beautiful?
I made it as I appreciated your face. It's the same. Here are the eyes, nose, lips, and chin. Which part doesn't look like you? This is exactly how you are to me.
Picturing the gif where it's just like... I don't think so. Your Highness carved me like a delicate jade figurine, but I'm just an ordinary stone, spending my days buried among rocks.
What's wrong with being a little stone? You're a pebble I happened to find by chance. A little stone I want to keep by my side and carry with me every day. No amount of gold, silver, or jade could ever make me part with my little stone.
Those emotions bubble up again. They're somewhat chaotic, somewhat tender, and somewhat impossible to put into words. I reach out, intending to take the lantern, and hear myself directing the flow of the conversation. You give me back the lantern, I'll take it home and I'll fix it.
Of course not.
Mine now.
If you stare at it every day, you might start thinking I actually look like that.
Damn! As if afraid I might change my mind, Rafayel stands up and leaves immediately. He holds the bamboo lanterns that sway triumphantly.
These are mine.
Mine.
I won't let the two people carved on them be separated.
This is cute. Several days later, Rafayel's attendant discovers that a tavern in the Eastern Market might have the wine we're looking for. I quickly hold on, I'm tangled in my blanket. Okay, there we go. I quickly rush. Now I'm stressing here. Okay. I quickly rush to meet up with Rafayel, and together we head to the Eastern Market.
Snowwater, pine branches, these unique ingredients. If I'm not mistaken, this wine is called Jade Chill.
With a warm smile, the tavern owner strokes his beard and nods. Yes.
There should be a few jars left in the cellar. I'll send someone to search for them tonight. You can visit tomorrow to collect one.
Thank you! I thought a rare wine could take a considerable amount of effort to purchase, but everything is going smoothly.
Thank you for being willing to part with your treasure and aiding us in our urgent predicament.
Rafayel hands a brocade box to the owner. Upon seeing its contents, he repeatedly declines to accept it.
You're too generous. It's merely one jar of wine. It's not worth this much.
Part of this is payment for the wine, and consider the rest as my deposit. Whenever you acquire more fine wines, please inform me. I'll have someone collect them.
Unable to refuse any further, the tavern owner thanks him and accepts the payment.
At least allow me to fulfill my duty as a host. As luck would have it, we've hired a theater troupe today. Please, go upstairs to enjoy the performance. I shall prepare a table of exquisite dishes for you.
Do you want to go?
You've always been fond of music. I was actually thinking of inviting you to a performance in a few days. With the most important matter resolved, I feel relieved and cheerfully take out my pouch. I give it to the nearby attendant. Please give this to the troop leader and ask them to perform several of their best pieces for us. That's the giggle from his solo card with the car and the sorting game. That giggle. Rafayel closes his fan and makes a formal bow towards me.
Thank you for your generosity, my lady.
Ow. Okay, read. However, I didn't expect the tavern owner to hire a theater troupe from a foreign land. The melodious flowing tunes create a pleasant sensation in my ears, but I can't understand a single word. Mood.
Are you tired?
No. Sounds beautiful. I try to sit up, but I almost fall over. Rafayel quickly steadies me.
What they're performing now happens to be a popular piece from Jiaolu. Let me explain.
That's a foreign land? Rafayel flips the fan in his hand and uses it to point out several details.
The opening scene has a young lady introduce herself. She explains how she arrived in a foreign place alone to join her aunt, who runs a business. Now, a young nobleman from a prestigious family enters. He accidentally intrudes upon the young lady while asking for directions, and this is how they first meet.
Intrudes how? They've only sung 3 lines. How did you get all of that information?
Jiaolu opera is renowned for its fast-paced rhythm and condensed lyrics.
Somewhat skeptical, I nod, only to find that the more I listen, the more off it sounds. You're saying the nobleman taught the young lady how to ride a horse, and she fell from the horse into his arms?
Look, the young lady is raising her hand. That's her swinging the whip.
Nonsense. Someone who just learned how to ride a horse would never have the courage to do that.
These 2 lines are about the nobleman going to the marketplace with the young lady. The 2 are making lanterns.
Why does this plot feel familiar?
This part is about the young lady receiving a letter from home. She's forced to bid farewell to the young nobleman and return to...
Oops. Return to her hometown. Man on the stage suddenly recites 2 lines that rise and fall rhythmically. I immediately ask a question. What did he just say?
He was expressing his emotions through poetry. The written characters reveal his feelings toward the young lady.
How did he confess?
He's speaking in a foreign language, but it roughly means, "A fish of longing swims in the depths of my heart, hoping to become a clear stream that reaches your shores. I wish to dart."
I was getting all smug, and then he has to pull out the cuteness. Mess up. Oh well. With the drum beats on stage suddenly quicken like pouring rain, while Rafayel's tone is gentle. It's as if he's confiding in me.
He says his yearning is unbearable. Even if mountains and seas separate them, he still wishes to become a stream flowing toward his beloved.
The drum beats gradually subside, and the quietly flowing melody can no longer mask the sound of my pounding heart.
Do you still want me to translate?
not speaking anymore. Young lady who's singing now.
The piece is about to end, and the young lady is giving him her answer.
Stunned, I can only stand there. Music stops and the room is drenched in silence.
This is a rare manuscript, and the rest of the story has been lost to time. People have many different theories about how the story ends. What do you think happens?
I believe the young lady would accept his feelings, and they shall ultimately overcome all difficulty, stay together.
Do you also believe that when two hearts are in harmony, they can withstand any hardship?
Is that not what I just said? This is merely a play, Your Highness. Plays are meant to make the audience happy. But stories in real life don't always turn out like that.
But I believe the perfect ending from the lyrics can happen to us too. Now then, there's a question I must ask. Despite all of my reasons, I'm here only because of you. If you're willing to walk beside me, then I won't fear the hardships and dangers that await.
Wasn't a question, but okay. I don't remember how I returned to the Imperial Archives. When I come to my senses, everything is so quiet that only flickering candlelight breaks the silence. I open a book, but I can't absorb a single word. Rafayel's voice keeps echoing in my mind.
On my journey from Jiaolu to the capital, worries surfaced in my mind. I was worried that I might no longer have a place in your heart, since we hadn't seen each other in a year.
I think he said that, did he? At all?
I was worried that my preparations weren't thorough enough. Suddenly confessing my feelings would make you panic and run. I was worried that I would be rejected. I would have to return to my empty existence without you. But all these fears vanished the moment I saw you. Only then did I realize they were nothing but a resounding call that urged me to go to you.
That doesn't say call.
I cannot turn back, so I'll wait for your answer. You don't need to give me an answer now. I won't leave Yun Shao until you've given yourself time to understand your own feelings.
Oh, it broke the immersion so bad. Oh man.
I'll wait for you, but don't take too long. How does giving me your answer when we meet next time sound?
Oh. What are my true feelings for Rafayel? Memories of Rafayel flood my mind and settle on a summer night from long ago. Back then, Rafayel were in one of Jiaolu's small towns. He was secretly investigating local conditions throughout the area while I was completely absorbed in excavating stones. He prepared to leave early, and we agreed to meet again after returning to the capital. But I was still reluctant to say goodbye to him. Didn't you say you'd stay here for at least another month?
The truth I needed to find has been uncovered, and certain individuals have been taken care of. I must return.
How about not, dude? I racked my brain trying to think of any unfinished I racked my brain trying to think of any unfinished business Rafayel might still have, but there was nothing. In that case, there's no reason for you to stay here anymore.
You want me to stay? Why?
I don't know.
In that case, I have a good reason for staying.
Are you saying it's me?
Yes.
Come on, girl!
If I stay, perhaps I can wait until you figure out why you're reluctant to see me go.
I still vividly remember the relief and joy I felt when he agreed to stay. For the next 6 months, Rafayel remained in that small town as promised. He accompanied me as we trekked across the mountains. He taught me how to ride horses and guided me to a cluster of blooming flowers in the desert. Back then, I had grown so accustomed to having him by my side that I never stopped to examine why. But now, even though I'm not sure how to put it into words, I need to give him an answer. I'll find Rafayel tomorrow and talk things out properly. Something's gonna happen, isn't it? Early the next morning, I visit the guest house. I plan to collect the wine with Rafayel, but I only find a few attendants.
Duke Zhao sent people to invite His Highness early this morning. A banquet had been prepared, and they were only waiting for His Highness to arrive. His Highness couldn't refuse them, so he had no choice but to go with them.
What?
However, your timing is perfect, my lady. We just received news that His Majesty has returned early from the western outskirts. The palace sent a message. His Highness will be summoned to meet with His Majesty in a few hours, but we don't know if he'll leave the banquet.
What? Bad, I need to warn Rafayel, and we need to get that wine before he enters the palace. Without any hesitation, I turn and dash toward the door. I quickly realize my mistake and hurry back. Where is Duke Zhou's banquet being held? Wait for a second. After retrieving Jade Chill, I rush to Wanjing Tower, the restaurant where Duke Zhao is hosting his banquet.
The Duke is hosting the banquet here. No unauthorized persons are allowed to enter.
I'm an official from the Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs.
Ministry of Ceremonial Affairs? I don't care who you are. Nobody gets in without an invitation. There are no...
Clutching the wine pot in my hands, I nervously think about Raphael's audience with the Emperor. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot a boutique on the street. Mustering my determination, I run in. Sir, I need to buy a set of clothes and a mask. After changing my outfit and claiming to be a maid from Wanjing Tower, I finally managed to sneak inside. After bribing the maid bringing in the wine, I place Jade Chill on the tray and followed the other servants.
I have long admired your Highness' artistic talents. May I have the honor of appreciating your paintings today?
Hidden behind my mask, I discreetly glance in Raphael's direction.
I'm afraid I must disappoint you, Your Grace. I'm not in the mood for painting.
Oh? What could be troubling your Highness? As they say, wine washes away 1,000 sorrows. Servants, quickly bring wine to His Highness.
My troubles.
I turn the side of the wine pot labeled Jade Chill towards Raphael. He glances at me seemingly casually before taking it.
There is someone I admire, but I'm uncertain if she will return my affections. This has troubled me to no end.
I feel Raphael's finger tap my wrist. I nervously hold my breath and quickly back away. What is that
I never
glitching?
would have guessed that your Highness was a lovelorn soul. But as they say, there are plenty of flowers in this world.
I dash out of the room without stopping and only pause after rounding the corner. My heart is pounding like a drum. That should do it. Everything should be alright now. Startled by the sound of footsteps, I quickly hide behind a folding screen. A familiar figure appears at the end of the hallway.
Wearing a mask and skulking about. It's very suspicious.
Not the door, Lean. The matter was urgent, Your Highness. I had no choice but to resort to an improper tactic to deliver the message. Step back. Your Highness, I must not be discovered or else... Yeah. I'm gonna get ya!
You're afraid of that. Yet here you are.
I only wanted to bring the wine to you.
I got you. You've made the decision to find me, and you're already here. It's too late to change your mind.
Just throw me around, okay.
I'm in your heart, too.
Now isn't the time for that. Shut up. Shut up, MC. Whee! Whee! Ooh. Are you alright? Blah, blah.
Why do you call me Rafayel instead of Your Highness?
Because there are some words I can't say to Your Highness. I can give them to Rafayel.
A fish of longing swims in the depths of my heart.
Hoping to become a clear stream.
That reaches your shores. I wish to dart.
So cute. It's so cute! I tilt my head back to look at Raphael's face and ask a question in a soft voice. You? Raphael, are you satisfied with this answer?
If this is your answer to my question from yesterday, then yes, very much so. However, it's not nearly enough.
Raphael presses his forehead against mine, his eyelashes touching my skin. A ticklish sensation reaches the depths of my heart.
I want to know more about your feelings. I want to know when you first fell in love with me, and if you've missed me in the past year. I want to hear every thought of yours from now on, and every day I want to hear you say, I like you so much, Rafayel.
What? If I were to stand here and tell you everything one sentence at a time, I fear I wouldn't finish by nightfall.
Then at least tell me why you decided to look for me.
I cup his face and slightly move back to create some distance between us. I'm too embarrassed to truly confess. Because I was worried you wouldn't be able to fix the Soul Pearl before you met with His Majesty.
Oh, in other words, you've discovered that you can't bear to refuse me. You can't live without me. Those emotions kept churning and boiling in your mind. You were so worried that you couldn't sleep, and so you wanted to see me at dawn. Those dark circles under your eyes are the proof I need. Don't you dare try to deny it.
Don't call me out like that. I never expected him to guess my true feelings so accurately. I feel my cheeks burning with embarrassment, but I still nod to give him confirmation. Remember how you said that the young lady responded to the gentleman in the play? But the story ended there. I've written an ending for it. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
If only I could see your silhouette, then I wouldn't need a bridge of magpies to cross. I'll call upon the evening breeze to swiftly carry me to your palace so I won't feel at a loss. I tilt my head and rest my chin on Rafayel's shoulder. I speak softly. Also, I like you so much, Rafayel. Suddenly I feel weightless as his hands hold my waist to lift me. Rafayel's lips brush against my ear and I feel a tingling sensation on my skin.
I like you too. I really, really like you.
Red silk ribbons flutter behind us and traditional music plays. But at this moment, all I can hear is Rafayel's increasingly rapid, uncontrollable heartbeat. Standing at the corner of the street closest to the Imperial Palace, I finished the third pot of tea in one gulp. Why hasn't Rafayel returned yet? It's been 4 hours already. I hope nothing happened to him. What's the significance of 4 with Rafayel? That's what I want to know. As I pace anxiously, I finally spot his horse-drawn carriage in the distance coming through the palace gates. I hurry to meet him. How did it go? Nothing went wrong, I assume? Rafayel leans down, points to himself, and moves his head
What do
from
you
side
see
to
here?
side. I don't see anything.
The head upon my shoulders is intact.
A weight is removed from my heart, and I quietly extend one foot. Shit, MC, come on.
Why are you suddenly stepping on me? You're so cruel.
I thought something like that. It's just, I've noticed the number 4 twice in this card. Like 4 hours later was said twice. It could just be silly. Anyway. Rafayel gently strokes my head and pulls me into his embrace. The Soul Pearl was presented and your audience with His Majesty is over. What will you do now? Very true, yeah. Or maybe 8 or 44. I'll have to look it up. I'm curious. Could just mean nothing. Rafayel holds my hand and intertwines his fingers with mine.
For you, I'll find a larger mansion. Then I can stay in Yunshao with you.
You can't. Won't Zhao Lu... Now I can't say that. Now Zhao Lu won't Zhao Lu... Oh my god. Shao Lu fall into chaos without you? I'm startled until I see the amusement in his eyes and realize he's joking. I relax.
I was desperate for an answer from you, because I was the only one feeling anxious and uncertain.
Sure about that? Rafayel takes my hand and places it over his heart.
It's different now. With you by my side, I won't be nervous anymore.
Eyes!
No matter when we set out, which direction we take, or where our destination lies, we'll never lose our way. Move at your own pace. All I need is your promise to never let go. I'll be waiting.
Flashbang. Oh, mind. 3 months after the delegation departs, I complete the last chapter of my Jade Atlas and receive permission from His Majesty to return to Jiaolu. Driving my small horse cart across the vast hazy plains, I glance at the most carefully wrapped item amongst my luggage, the jar of Jade Chill. This should be more than enough for Rafayel to enjoy. I'll deliver it to his residence at once. Smiling, I turn and see Rafayel waiting under a tree not too far away. A familiar wind, the only one Jiaolu possesses, sweeps past. Yet this time it carries traces of a cold, crisp fragrance.
As expected, you're as punctual as ever.
If only, man. I'm so bad at time. He opens his arms wide, and I smile as I rush into his embrace. I told you, flashbang, right? Rafayel, it's been a long time. Yay! We did it! And that concludes these events cards. Whoop whoop! I love them all. I will be honest. I think the funniest was Xavier's. Second was Rafayel's. Obviously, as a Silas main, I love his. I really like how there's an aspect to their true main story characters as a part of it. In Silas's, there were like the choice and the control. Consent stuff was very important. I brain fart for everything else. Caleb was, she was protecting him, taking care of him, compared to, like, him always taking care of her. Zane, like, the military thing. There's more to his, too, but I can't remember from yesterday. Xavier's, obviously. Yeah, I had something. I was gonna go for it, and I totally lost it. Bunnies? And then here with, like, the love thing, he's trying... There's an aspect about it all. I guarantee you. I just can't remember fully how it was. I do like all the cards. They're all very delicate and very lovely. Yeah, I said yesterday on stream how I struggle with finding words, and my psychiatrist said that that was a sign of ADHD because your brain is like going a million miles a minute and you can't think of like what you want to say the proper way. I'm in that setup again. I tend to have to like sit and think on stuff to really appreciate the depth and symbolism everything has, because within Fold there's always that second or even third, I was gonna say secondary and then thirdary third aspect, that like all their meanings and whatnot. But on face level they're all very sweet, very cute, and it seems like the theme is how MC is exhibiting kind of like the opposite of what the love interests do in the main story. Like for Silex, for example, that one I can think of off the top of my head. She's pursuing Silas as compared to Silas pursuing her, and yet she's still giving him the choice to choose her. That type of thing, and everybody has a little bit of that. I love to go back and rewatch stuff so I can like find all the extra details. It's like that with everything, like books, with movies and TV shows. So it's no different here, but with that said, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate the raid, the joins, all the follows. Many thanks, everybody. I am going to end it here. I will be back next week. I want to finish that My Little Puppy game with the thanks, June, I appreciate it. The corgi puppy one that's from heaven. I think I have about 2 hours left, but I want to finish that one, and then I think next week is actually the release of, that's next Saturday. I'm gonna say RE9, Yeah, the yeeted corgi. Whee! I love that one. But yeah, that game. And I was gonna try some new stuff. I wanted to try and stream Resident Evil 9. I'm a little scared to do it alone, but we'll see how that goes. Just a bunch of little different things, but yeah. Happy Friday to the world. Let's go from there. Yeah. Find. Yeah.